Before we delve into tools and techniques, let's first get a better feel for common threat vectors that affect cloud environments. This is not intended to be a comprehensive list. Rather, it is a high-level look at the most obvious and easy paths that an attacker can take to exploit and gain access to cloud resources. Let's first look at several external threats, meaning actors who are on the internet and do not have access to the private network space of our cloud environment. The first external threat is to public-facing web applications. Attackers will attempt to exploit application-related vulnerabilities such as those found in the OWASP Top 10. Cloud architects and engineers designing cloud environments need to ensure that any external web applications are defended appropriately. Another external threat is to public-facing cloud infrastructure. Aside from web applications, any other server infrastructure such as database servers, bastion hosts, and other infrastructure are prime targets for attackers. Any resources such as these need to have additional hardening and isolation from other internal resources that host sensitive data. At a high level, the use of these types of resources and exposing them to the internet should be avoided, limited, and restricted. Another external threat is the AWS API and the console, or the management plane. Due to the inherent nature of the public cloud being public, access to the AWS API and services is public-facing. If this access is compromised, an attacker could gain control of your environment from anywhere. What about internal threats? If an attacker or a piece of malicious software is deployed or has gained access to the private networks that are connected to either cloud or on-premise IP space, we again need to ensure that cloud hosts are hardened and restrict access. Internal attackers may also have gained access to instances and hosts running in the cloud and will attempt to install and run malware or access data on cloud instances. Going back to the AWS API, it can also become a target if attackers gain access to internal code repositories or instances that mistakenly hold API keys and other secrets. This again would lead to a compromise of AWS services tied to the API.